Hello everyone, Treecks here, and welcome back to Banjo-Kazooie, the Xbox Live Arcade version of it. After Rare left Nintendo and joined the ranks of Microsoft, this game was re-released in an HD version on the Xbox 360. Even though I'm playing it on an Xbox One. But still, this is where we left off after the previous recording session. We've got 5 of the Jiggies here in Treasure Trove Cove, and I am going to make sure I'll get the rest in this episode. From level 2 and onwards, the stages are going to be a little bit too long to do them in one episode. But for now, I can still do them in 2. Okay, let's head back to the main pathway where we left off. I was able to cheese getting to this Jiggy by using the flight pad. However, the way back we do have to walk. Okay, this is where we were, at the staircase. Oh, and there's a 1-up down there. Never knew about that. Not that I need them, because every time I close off and move on to the next recording session, the lives will be reset back to 3. And just like what happened here. 3 lives again. Because this is a new recording session. Ooh, there's actually 2 Mumbo Skulls in there. That I definitely want. Oh. Let's not land on the set of teeth. No, too early. Yeah, getting in these things is not as easy as it looks. Okay, finally. But the price is good. Even though this level does not use Mumbo and his transformations, and therefore we don't have to cash in the tokens. We do actually need them, because the next time we do meet him, he's going to ask a lot more Mumbo Skulls. Okay, be careful for this mine over here. The moment he sees you, he will try to get you. He's easily avoided by just going underwater. He can't dive, but we can. And get the 6th Jiggy, because that is all the way at the bottom here. I'm going to get you. I'm going to get you. No, you're not. We can actually destroy these guys. They will also blow up the moment they touch you, but you can also just manually destroy them. Like this. Okay, there's another one up there. Like I said, I'm not really interested. Lives don't really have a lot of meaning in this game. A little bit more in the N64 version, because if you're losing all of your notes the moment you die. But it does not really do anything. Even if you game over, you don't really lose any progress in the Xbox version, so I'm not really going to care about lives. From Banjo-Tooie and onward, they're going to disappear anyway. That game actually does not make use of life system anymore. Which I can imagine, because in a game like this, it does not really do too much. Okay, what do we have down here? Mumbo token. Thank you. That is number 10. That is in fact the number we need for the next transformation, I'm pretty sure. Which is going to be in World 4, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure World 3 also does not have a transformation. But World 4 will, and that one will actually ask for 10 tokens, I'm pretty sure. Okay, here's the next X. Remember this from the previous episode? And just like with the previous episode, the same thing will happen. An arrow will appear the moment we hit it. Only this time around we can actually already see the next one. However, we're first interested in this down there. See that honeycomb piece down there? Let's try to get it. Looks easy to get. Only problem is, remember Snacker? He's also going to be a thing, and avoiding him here and getting out of the water again alive and safely is not going to be easy. And therefore I usually just try to get this piece by flying towards it and then diving into it. And that way only on the way back you have to worry about Snacker. Why would you want to deal with this guy twice? See, I win. Go away. I'm not too sure if you can actually kill Snacker. I've never really tried, in all honesty. But okay, let's go see what you have. Might be something interesting. Oh. Just an X. Not really interesting. Okay, let's move back up here. No, let's do you first. Because otherwise I'm going to forget about you. There's a hermit crab here, as you can see, living inside a shell. And he is also something we're going to want to deal with. Hey, this Nipper's speech. You find nothing without Nipper's help. Help us then, crustacean brain. Grrr, Cheeky bird needs feathers clipping. Oh yeah, just try it, shellhead. This guy's really easy, just attack him the moment he's not attacking himself. Grrr, you hurt Nipper, makes me mad. You do be careful for the final hits, because he will actually, as you can see, start attacking a little bit quicker. So timing this is a little bit more difficult. But still pretty easy. Okay, we can look behind the shell to actually find another Mumbo token. And then, you guessed it, it's time to actually check inside his shell. We're not going to find him in there. Oh, nice going with your feet, Banjo. Yeah, the same deal with Kazooie. Clipping through the floor, help. But anyway, just like you would expect with any other cartoon setting, this place is a lot bigger than it looks like on the outside. Rule number 1 in a cartoony setting. Whenever you're entering a place, it always has to be bigger than it looks like to be on the outside. Inside we find Jiggy number 7 of this stage. At least in the order I'm getting them. Obviously you're free to pick up these Jiggies in any order you want. But I usually do it like this. Scoop the level in a counterclockwise fashion. And then usually this is the 7th one I meet. Go away, you stupid sidestepper. There we go. Now it's time to go up here. Now that the stuff down below was taken care of, let's move on. Here's chapter 3 of X marks the spot. Okay, and now it appears on that ledge over there. Let's make our way there, and of course make sure to pick up all of the notes you find up here. X number 4. Bam! Okay, still not the final one it seems. But let's go use this flight pad to actually get all of the stuff in the middle first. As you can see, there's a wide array of shock panels here. However, we can actually ignore them by just flying all the way over here. And at the end of this pathway, we actually find another Jiggy. That said, there's still the necessity to actually go in this shock pad area, because there's notes to collect here. Let's go grab these final remaining notes here. Next up, a Jinjo. There's also a Jinjo somewhere around here, which is in fact the final one. Jinjo number 5. And therefore, Jiggy number 9. Only one more to find. And I think it's actually pretty easy to find out what that is. We were still working on X marks the spot after all. Okay, the final 6 notes are also up here. First, let's just hit you. Ha, you'll never find me now. Okay, did we just get played by a treasure chest? However, finding him is not going to be that difficult, I think. But anyway, before we move off of here, let's grab the final couple of notes in this stage. 100 notes, there we go. And that leaves only one more thing to collect in this world. X marks the spot. Yikes, please open me gently. Okay, is a bird's beak gentle enough? And there we go, final collectible in Treasure Trove Cove. That said, we will be back here, just not quite yet. 27 minutes, okay. And in all honesty, it would have been a lot less if I actually didn't stop my recording session in between. And actually had to make my way back to the area where we stopped. Oh, there's actually also a shark food island there. There's one up in the distance. I'm not sure what that is supposed to be. Technically I do, but I'm not going to give it away quite yet. That whole island's the reason why I actually had to restart my project. That stupid stop and swap is actually not save file related. Yeah, I know I'm offline, I don't care. Okay, let's get rid of you. Before we leave, there's actually still the matter of the witch switch Jiggy. Remember, the witch switch we actually pressed at the top of the lighthouse. It shot a Jiggy right up there. Don't forget to pick that up. We can get there by jumping up here. There is a convenient cannon giving us access up here. And get Jiggy number 3 for Gruntilda's lair. And with that, we are done here, for now. Because like I promised, we'll be back here more often. Just not quite yet. Okay, time to explore Gruntilda's lair a little bit more, now that we're done with World 2. First thing we can actually look at is down here. There's a pool of water here, as you can see. And it has a mysterious tunnel leading to a mysterious place. Ah, it's another puzzle for another world. However, this one seems to be missing a lot of Jiggies. There's only one place in here. The place is called Click Clock Wood, apparently. However, Jiggies is not the only thing it's missing. It's also missing a switch. There's nothing we can input here. That is weird. There's a Mumbo token behind here, by the way. Oh, there's another Brentilda here. Time for some more gossip. Ugly Grunty's nickname was Cauldron Butt at witch school. My filthy bat gives me a rash. I never wash. I save my cash. Grunty, are you going to gossip about yourself now? I also know that sweaty gorilla feet is her favorite smell. Yeah, that's my favorite smell too. And the old hag's favorite color is dung brown. That is not my favorite color. Not even close. But okay, after the next set of gossip, even one included by Grunty herself, even though that one is not really required to remember, of course. Only the Brentilda's ones are. We'll find out why later. But anyway, with the exception of Brentilda and one Mumbo token, there's actually nothing more we can do there. Take note on the note door. Word pun intended. However, we're not going to go there quite yet, because as you may remember, in the previous room down here, where the puzzle for World 2 was, there was actually also the puzzle for World 3. And now that we have the shock jump, we can actually make use of it. We can reach it now. World 3, coming up. 5 puzzle pieces to place. If you want to place all of your pieces into the picture, just press the right trigger. You could have told me earlier, Bottles. But anyway, press right trigger and the picture gets filled entirely. And in this case it will open up World 3, Clanker's Cavern. Picture gives away what we can expect a little bit. Looks like some sort of sewer-like area. I think we'll be meeting up with Grunty's favorite color a lot there. If you know what I mean. Trust me, it's even worse in Conker's Bad Fur Day. However, in order to reach that place, we actually need to find a quote-unquote sewer-like area. We do find a drain pipe right about here. Let's go see what we can find in here. Okay, here's one of Grunty's minions. We don't care about that. Ooh, here's another cauldron. A red one. We've already got a purple one. And this one seems to be a different one. So this one is also used for a shortcut later on. There's a Mumbo token up here, which you can also grab. We have plenty for the next transformation already, but we're still not done collecting. The numbers are going to increase more and more. So it's still recommended to actually grab these early and easy ones. On top of the drain pipe, we can actually find another tunnel. And this is actually the hub for World 3. In case you were wondering. Okay, the other side is actually inaccessible, as you can see. we can't jump that far, or that high out of the water. And there's another pipe over there, which is also blocked. The solution is this not too well hidden switch. My belly is big, it's rather neat. It's years since I have seen my feet. Nice talking to someone who's actually proud of that. Okay, if we reach the other side, we can actually enter World 3. However, we can actually also find another one of these switches here, giving us access to the higher area of the room. Yeah, there's actually something for us to do here, so let's go check out that first. Okay, up here we find the next Brentilda. Time for more gossip. Grunty wears massive bloomers under that repulsive dress of hers. I wouldn't be surprised if you would be wearing that too, Brentilda. She's also got this nasty pet dog, whose name is Ripper. Unfortunately, we're never going to see Ripper in this game. My sister sings in her own band, Grunty and the Broomstick Boys. They're awful. Well, I've got all of their albums, so I don't think they're awful. But anyway, up here we can actually find another switch. And this one will actually open up that other drain pipe. And we'll be checking that out once the world is complete. I think that's a little bit more suiting. First, we're going to beat World 3 before we're going to worry about that. Okay, welcome in the most disgusting world so far. Just one new move to find this time, but it's hidden well. Okay, only one new move. However, we do need to start looking for it, because it's indeed very well hidden. Luckily, I remember where it is. Ow. Go. Wait. I thought we were done with the stupid crabs. But apparently they also start appearing here. Okay, let's get up here first. And be careful for these gratings, because there's a very disgusting monster in here. If we walk near it, a poop monster will pop out. Just approach them with a beak attack and Kazooie will always take care of them. They can be quite scary. Lucky you, I'm an invulnerability feather. Bottles will tell you more. Okay, this is actually used for a move we don't quite have yet, it seems. Therefore, it might be the move Bottles was talking about the moment we entered this world. These golden feathers might be used for them. Invulnerability feather, they are called. And that may be a hint of what that move might be. Okay, there's also Jinjo up here, so don't jump down too early. The yellow Jinjo. Okay, and that's all in this opening room. Because of course the world's going to be a lot bigger than just this room. The main part of the stage is down here, through this tunnel. Be prepared to do a lot of swimming in this stage, because this is the swimming stage of this game. So be prepared to see that underwater air meter a lot in this stage. Oh, what do we have here? Bzz, I am Clanker, which is garbage grinder. Clanker not like dirty water, want fresh air. Okay, that does explain a little bit more of what this place actually is. This is Grunty's garbage grinder. And therefore this place might be the garbage disposal plant of Grunty, you might say. Okay, before we surface for some fresh air, there's actually a honeycomb piece hidden in here. Very easily overlooked, so don't mind me if I grab it immediately. And then it's actually time to start working about this guy. Like he said, he wants some fresh air. However, he is actually stuck. Because as you can see, Grunty has him attached to a giant chain, leading very far underwater. So be careful here. Drowning is really easy down here. Fresh air is pretty far away. But we do need to go down here in order to save him. However, we do have some salvation down here. Here we find a fish that floats around. And he actually releases some bubbles occasionally. And these bubbles we can collect in order to restore our air. At least if I'm able to actually get them. Nobody ever claimed swimming was easy in this game. Hi, I'm Gloop. Grab my bubbles if you're low on air. As you can see, we do have a way to survive down here. Just make sure to keep an eye out on this fish to make sure you actually can get to him in time the moment your air meter starts running out. Oh, there's also Jinjo down here. There we go. Okay, and now that we have everything, it's time to actually start working on saving Clanker. For that, we're going to want to swim through this key. 3 times, obviously. Only once is too easy. There's 2. There we go. Now that the key is turned, Clanker's chain will actually move upwards. And therefore Clanker will also move upwards, giving him his fresh air and a Jiggy as a reward. Clanker has fresh air. You find reward on Clanker's back. Yeah, I saw that. The cutscene already showed us. Okay, let's get back up there. If your air meter is full, you should easily reach that. Okay, and there we are. Okay, we can climb on top of him by going on his fins. I said on his fins, not under. Yeah, do be careful, because as you can see, he's not lying still in the water. He actually moves up and down. Okay, let's grab all of these notes first. Should bring us to 32. Hey, I can count. Go me. But okay, let's go float upwards towards this Jiggy. Or maybe not. Come on, Clanker, you can float up higher. Now I have to jump for that stupid Jiggy. Bzz, Clanker's teeth hurt now. Eat too much garbage. Help, Clanker. Okay, if you don't mind, I'm going to do that next time. I've passed 20 minutes a while ago, so unfortunately your teeth are going to have to wait. But anyway, we are in World 3 now. Hopefully I'm able to actually complete that entirely next time. I will at least try. Thank you for watching, and see you next time in Banjo-Kazooie. Treecks out. Later, folks.